I told him, yeah.
Whoa.
The
Remember
stream is
that
back, the
time I
stream is
told
back,
them?
the stream
Yeah,
is back,
sure.
the stream is back, the stream is back, the stream is back. So
Yes.
how's everyone doing today? Totally unrelated.
Well,
Doing good, doing fine,
I'm doing pretty good.
doing pretty good. That's
I think
wonderful.
all three of us that are here are doing pretty good.
Yeah.
That's an interesting theory.
James.
One will have to see if it is if it ends up being true. But can we continue, I suppose?
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, hello everyone, and welcome to another iteration of Destruction Bench Agreement short stories. Um, Today we're going to be having a variety of people. Vanderbelt, Cynthia, there's a Peach there too. Um, those are really the only
The
two
whole
characters.
game.
Yeah, those are all the Vanderbilt siblings that are going to be showing up. So how about we quickly get introduced to the other two people that do not have Vanderbilt siblings that will be showing up.
Hey everybody, I'm Iris. This is a short story I've been looking forward to doing because I think it'll be cool and fun.
I think it.
I think, um, if you've been around for a bit, you probably know what I'm doing, but you'll see in a minute anyway. And we also got the person streaming. It's Penny.
Told him she was.
Yeah, hi, it's me, Penny. Hopefully you can hear me. I turned my output way down because you can hear the white noise that's constantly present in my ears at all times because of this new headset that I hate. I'm streaming.
You need to get your mic fixed, honey.
I know. That requires buying a new one more than getting it fixed.
Well, I'm in the mic situation.
That's fair. Anyway, hopefully. Yeah, no, I know I'm low. I am speaking very loudly for me. I'm sorry for people in Discord.
Maybe
It is okay.
it's good. Maybe turn yourself up a little bit, and hopefully the white noise will not be bad.
Hopefully.
I can still hear you fine.
Yeah.
It's the stream, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's only stream that can't hear me. It's loud because I'm turning myself down on Streamlabs and stuff.
Alright.
But yeah, no, I can just like turn my mic off and lower myself down while I'm not actually, because I'm, I'm streaming. That's it.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. You're not doing anything else.
Yeah.
Well, while you're fixing and adjusting those last minute things, Scarlet, where can people go if they enjoy what they're seeing here?
Absolutely nowhere. If there were hypothetically a place where you could understand when things are happening, learn why, when, where, and how you could see more, then, well, that server, that hypothetical Discord server that does not exist, would be called I'm not signed into my Twitch account on Firefox, so I actually can't post it.
Am I allowed
Very
to
odd server, I know.
Go
Give me a
ahead,
second.
James.
Mike Peachy
Jamie is here too, but he's just
copy.
listening in, and I'm in the same room as him, so...
Yeah, but hypothetically.
I almost threw it into the Roll20 chat. Here, go.
But hypothetically, that place would be called Fine Dining. Our Discord
Whoa.
server.
There
Oh,
it is.
There it is.
Thank you, James.
No problem.
So thank you, James. You're a lifesaver. When
Right.
you're a lifesaver.
Right.
So with that being said, are we good to start?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So I believe that the best place for me to start with this one is just Cynthia looking at this fine peach in front of her, practically rolling her eyes in the fashion of just like, oh great. Hestia's up to her usual bullshit again. Otherwise, this is a simple excursion from her place of dwelling, her room that she hasn't gotten out of otherwise in the past. few days since her disgraceful loss against the destruction bench agreement. She simply wants to get a coffee, get a snack, maybe live her own goddamn life without meeting one of her sisters and getting one of their cold glares, as though there is some level of disappointment deep down within them that Cynthia knows is there but will never be able to fully uproot. However, such a request of the world, today at least, shall not be answered.
Indeed, no. Coming from down the hall, Cynthia would hear footsteps, and Vivian is approaching, and basically Vivian has been gone for a little bit. She tends to be in and out a lot, just in general, being when she's sent out on jobs and just various tasks. And she has not seen or interacted with Cynthia really uh since her oft talked about defeat recently. Vivian has been back in the house for about like a day or so now, and they have not run into each other up to this point. But well, I mean, they all have to eat as well, so this would be the place to do it, it seems. And Vivian walks down the hall, and she rounds the corner, and she sees Cynthia, and sort of like her her expression doesn't change altogether, but it does, fall to a slightly more neutral state. Ah, Cynthia, hello. Uh, I'm back, as you can tell. Getting a
Yeah.
snack of some kind.
She looks up and pockets the peach. Yeah, yeah. Why do you ask?
Uh, no reason. Was just doing the same thing myself.
Hmm.
How how are you? How you been holding up?
You look me in the eyes and you tell me what goes through your head when you look at me.
Well, after seeing there are only peaches in there anyway, she does turn to look at Cynthia, and her expression sort of sours.
Do you think I'm doing just fucking peachy? Do you think that I'm thinking to myself, I could have just I did as good as I could. I did as good as I could, and I came close to killing like one of them, I guess. That's good enough for me. No, I'm thinking about how embarrassed I fucking was.
Cynthia, I. All right, I guess we're doing this now. She shuts the door and takes a step closer and sort of folds her arms, sort of awkwardly. Listen, hon, it's not
Yes.
bad to be angry when you lose, and it's not. That's how that we know that we can do better in the future, and how we keep improving. So, look, if you think I'm gonna be like mad at you or something, that's not the case at all. I, if anything, seeing you this upset is rather relieving. I mean, the last thing I'd want is for you to be like, you know, okay with it or something, if that makes any sense.
There are a lot of worse details too, but I feel if I squeak about them, you'll have my neck just sliced open. See how much blood really is left in my fucking body. Almost to prove a point, she makes a light cut around like the top of her hand. And usually I imagine that stamina is as much a showing of how tough your body is as well as how how much of a beating you can take. When usually she wouldn't be anywhere close to harmed by it. A small amount of blood does start to trickle out. She is far more like glass compared to the last time that she saw her.
Cynthia,
What?
look, of course we're all upset, and of course you're upset. It's only natural, but it's not the end of the world, alright? We can bounce back from this. You've bounced back from a lot of things. And for the record, I mean, it's not like you didn't have them on the ropes. I mean, those little gnats were struggling for breath most of the time. And yes, I'm surprised that they were able to defeat you, of course. But at the end, what I'm trying to say is that next time, we won't do it on their terms. We won't fight on their turf during one of their stupid, asinine episodes, and we'll show them how arrogant they actually are to think that they can stand up to us.
I don't think you understand that that was about as on my terms as it could be. It happened in a place where I had omnipotence. I was a god compared to them, and I still managed to fucking lose. And then talking shit about, like, is this really what's best for the family? Is this really what you would want to happen? Is this really X? Is this really Y? And the horrifying fact is that I don't know. I haven't been thinking about those questions because I'm worried about the fucking answers.
Cynthia, listen.
What?
Stop dwelling on the fact that you, you know what? Here, we should, before we continue, we should go someplace more private. She sort of like reluctantly grabs a peach out of the fridge and just walks over here. Do you want to come back to my room so that we don't get into a shouting match in the kitchen again?
Yeah, so instead we can get in a shouting match in a place a little bit more private, sure. Why not? She,
She sort of rolls her eyes. And we can go ahead and move over if you are ready.
here then. Yes, yes, I'm ready. I'm just organizing everything.
Alrighty.
Opening the player tab, and there you go. Compared to the usual environment of what the rooms are normally like, I think that I would best describe Vivian's as being different in the way that it carries itself almost. It has a chandelier above, it has a couple of board games scattered around, but otherwise has expensive trophies and such adorning the walls. One of the many, some of the many trophies that Vivian has gotten through being her mother's puppet, practically. A stand-in for when she deems it not necessary to show herself.
And she would hold open the door for Cynthia and walk inside and see a certain someone standing there, seeming to have been tidying things up in Vivian's absence.
Ah, welcome back, mistress, and, ma'am. Miss.
Annabelle, get out.
Okay. She squeaks and runs away.
And Vivian would sort of take a breath, calm herself down a bit again. She walks over to near the bed, just sort of like pacing back and forth for a minute, hesitating before continuing the conversation. She opens the drawer of her desk and gets out some little food pellets for Cornelius.
How's it going, Corny? You've only gotten fatter since the last I've seen you.
I spoil the little man. He's gonna get too big for his cage at some point.
So please tell me what's on your mind. How much are you feeling like ridiculing me today? I'm very, very curious.
Cynthia, I don't want to ridicule you. I'm worried about you. Because I'm worried that with this loss, you're just going to go back to the way you were before, just moping in your room all day and lamenting about how much you failed when you could be working to get back at who did this to you in the first place. It's not the fact that you lost, it's what you do with it. That's the whole point of this. All of this that we're doing. We can't win all the time, not even us. And frankly, I don't want to just stand by and watch you just sort of waste away after they were stupid enough to spare you, especially.
She continues to just lounge in her throne. I still don't fucking get why they did that.
Oh, it's the whole heroic thing, and she sort of like throws her arms up and faces the desk with tight fists. You know, they act like they're being the better person, and that we can redeem them, we can fix them, we could earn a potential ally instead of just killing one of our enemies and show how much just grandiose and elitist we are about all of our morals. But in reality, what? It's not like you actually want to be friends with them, do you? They're just being arrogant. They're just being what they always are, those fucking people. Disrespecting us at every turn.
Her expression shifts into a more uncomfortable one. She stays quiet and does not answer, but the prospect of hearing how much she viscerally hates the idea of bonding with them, it puts a bad taste in her mouth, and she isn't sure in what direction. Otherwise, she continues to let Vivian go off, I guess.
She would stop there for a few moments and just again pace back and forth like she's looking for something to do, something to like focus herself on. And eventually she'd turn back to Cynthia again. You have to say something at some point. Tell me what all this means, Cynthia.
What means?
This. You being defeated and I just look, you say the word and I'll start formulating some kind of a plan to get back at these fucking assholes, and not just the 5 of them, but these people are
The organization, I get it.
from between that Emmerich and Cadence and all of them, they think they're on top of the world. They think that they can defeat anybody they want to, but if we work together, Cynthia, we can show them just how wrong they are. You can prove to yourself how wrong they are. Anything's better than just languishing, surely.
Yet that's just what I fucking do, isn't it? It's all I'm fucking good for, apparently.
That's
Just
what I'm telling
lying
you, is that it's
around.
not.
I see. Then what am I supposed to do? They fucked up my body to the truest extent. I did everything I could. They're only going to get stronger. And I was at the peak of my strength.
Surely,
Maybe just getting better with the sword, I fucking guess.
well, yes, getting back to training would be helpful. Surely Mother could do something to restore you to your former strength as well. There are solutions here. Plus, look, you and I both know very well, there are many ways to dismantle an enemy rather than in head-on combat. Hell, I could find out where they all live pretty easily.
I don't...
You're Cynthia Vanderbelt, and I don't want to see you take this loss curled up in the corner, sad about what we're all going to think of you.
I see. I see. Alright then. What do you think of me then? What do you think that I've lost? What do you feel? Do you what? I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I can do to make this situation better. Don't know what I can do to make it much worse either. Pardoning just fucking giving up on the family altogether.
No, that's not what I want. That's the last thing I want.
I'm not saying I was going to do that. Deep breaths. Calm down.
Listen, I... She sort of, like, looks away, and it just seems to be trying to reason out her next sentence in her mind, but intelligent though she is, these kinds of things are still very difficult. What is it? Forget about what you should do or what you can do right now. I'm worried about what you want to do most of all. Seeing you get beaten was bad enough, but seeing you just act all buddy-buddy with them afterwards, I understand the situation was hectic, but it just...
Maybe I wanted to
makes
spend
me...
a day with Venus pretending that everything was normal. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe I wanted to bond with them, see if I could get a reason as to why they fucking spared me. 'Cause I still don't fucking get it! I'm an
It's because
enemy.
they don't respect you. They don't respect us. And what we can do. They think we're just another episode in their lineup. Another impossible enemy they can defeat. Well...
That isn't how they fucking treat... Never mind. Keep going.
Sorry. I just... If you want things to be normal again, then... I mean, you can always come with me when we go to Venus's house sometimes. I've been teaching her painting lessons, if you could believe it. And then we could, again, ask Mother about what we can do about your reduced strength. I Things can go back to normal.
Okay. Alright then. Sure, sure, sure.
You haven't lost your stomach for this, have you?
I don't know, truth be told, but I haven't properly answered your question, so what do I want to do? What do I plan to do? I don't know. I I have the white gate blade now, but Voya's MIA, so I can't get the black one. Otherwise, the gate still fucking no clue where that is. But if I can somehow manage to get there, if I can somehow manage to unlock it, all of my problems will be solved. The big Vanderbelt plan I have will be at least most of the way towards completion.
She
And I'll
nods.
finally be able to cripple them once and for fucking all.
Well,
If that's even what I want to do anymore, anyways. I wanted to be strong enough to protect this family, and I wasn't. I wasn't in the one fight that it mattered most. And I hate that. I hate that more than anything else on Earth.
well, first of all, just pull out that messiah complex you have out of your head like the weed it is, because truth be told, we're all plenty strong enough to protect ourselves, and that includes you. If you want to get back to working towards the gate, then I'll help you as best I can. I'll keep looking into things with its possible location. I We can find Voya. We can do something. I just don't. I guess. I guess the biggest thing I'm worried about is that even if they didn't defeat you, or I mean, finish you off, they still made me lose my sister in some way, with just making her rethink everything suddenly, as though everything's different now, but it isn't. Nothing's different. As far as I'm concerned, they've sealed their own fate by crossing us. Right? I mean,
I mean, I'd certainly fucking hope so, yeah. But I gave it my all. I used my astral class. I did everything I could, and I still wasn't even fucking close, Vivian. I'm scared that we're on the losing side of this war. You know? Which I'm sure that my mom's gonna step in and say, or gonna be doing at one point. And I hate the concept of going up against impossible opponents. But I hate the concept of going up against my family even more, you know?
well, weed that thought out as well, because you're not going anywhere, okay? Right?
Sure.
I I always hoped that when we were out either on jobs or just having fun together, I always hoped that you were having as much fun as I was, I guess. She sort of turns around and just like sits on the bed, just looking away.
And Cynthia is otherwise quiet as well, taking out the butterfly knife that she usually uses and just flipping it around in her hands a little bit. Maybe I could ask Zyna for something, I don't know. Then again, God knows we're all indebted to her. Who knows if she'll even pitch in
Yeah.
and help.
No, she's
I don't
always
know.
been more generous than you give her credit for. I'm sure that, it sounds like something stupid that they would all say, but I'm sure if we all band together and think about this and that we can figure this out. We're unstoppable, aren't we?
I mean, no, we're not. Evidently. Fucking dently.
They didn't stop you. You're stopping yourself. That's what you've always done. You've always been your own worst enemy. And that's okay. I understand. It's just you don't have to do everything all by yourself. I can try to if you'll let me try to help, I will.
She flips herself over a little bit, head hanging off the bottom of the throne. And she looks at Vivian with a certain disdain, and she asks, "Am I like Elixabeth now? Are you saying this out of some semblance of pity for me? Or do you just... How much do you care, I guess is my question. How much do you really care about me? How much is this you wanting the Vanderbelts to be unstoppable, and how much is this Cynthia's depressed again, gotta try and get her out of that? How much of this is just you fueling your fucking ego again, huh? Trying to show that you're better than everyone, trying to show like, oh, if I stepped in, everything would be fine. We could really show what's what to those DBA fuckers if I helped.
I, what kind of stupid questions are those? I
I don't find them stupid. I find them pretty logical, to be fucking honest.
She just looks down.
I Cynthia props herself up, though continues to lounge. Sorry, I guess. Just, I don't know. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I feel like doing. I feel broken. Lashing out at my own fucking family. Nothing feels like it's okay right now, to be honest. You know?
She it takes a minute, but she looks up again. Even though I was, you know, supposed supposed to be the tough older sister when we were growing up and when we were kids, I always thought you were just so much stronger and more confident, and I've said it before, but it's still true. I was envious of you somewhat, and maybe that's part of why I tend to overcompensate so much and conflate things with thinking about, well, always just thinking about how it could benefit myself, and I look, I don't know, okay? I've never understood the difference between me having a big ego and me caring about others. Just I just want to help. I don't know why, but I do. I can't give you a better answer because I don't know. It's just how I am.
I get that. I describe this as just how I am too. This is my neutral state. Sometimes I get enough energy to go out and be like, oh, look at me doing evil stuff again, taking someone, making them experience true fear, blah 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 blah. It all feels fucking hollow at this point.
That's not the you that I see. It's not who I think you really are. I don't think that's what any of us think you are. Otherwise, why
What do
would
you
we?
think I am then?
You're sure as hell not broken. Sure as hell not going to give up or listen, even
First
if
time
you
for
did.
everything. Maybe I should just give up now. Maybe I should
No,
just let everyone else, everyone more capable apparently, handle themselves.
shut up.
Lixie's getting trained by Xander. She's doing just fucking fine last time I heard. You have so many things going for your favor.
Shut up.
Clementine can do fucking anything, but what can I do? I can't even fight, what, 6 people at the same time?
Shut the fuck up and listen to me. That isn't going to fix anything. I'd rather you go against this family and join Venus as her sister in arms rather than see you like this, rather than just see you do nothing and give up. I'd rather. I'd rather be your enemy than just see you wither like this entirely. But that's not what you're going to do, because if I have to, I'll drag you out of your that stupid chair you like sitting in so fucking much.
This chair is perfectly fucking fine, very comfortable, and I made it myself. Do you know how much trouble I went through to memorize every little detail about this thing?
No, and I don't give a shit either. Listen. She just sort of puts her head in her hands for a minute.
Sorry, wrong time for a joke, I guess.
Yeah, no shit. Just. Don't waste your energy yelling at me or berating yourself. Alright? This isn't the real you. This is your stupid mental illness, your stupid savior complex getting in the way of you doing what you do best again. And that's fine. Because we all have problems, and yes, even me, perfect little me, I do have problems, thank you very fucking much. Some of which I've told you about recently, in fact.
Sparsely consider that a problem, but keep going.
You don't think, alright, whatever. Try it yourself one day, you'll see how hard it is. She stands up. And she sort of just like shakes herself, shakes herself off, wipes her tears away, and just takes a step forward. Cynthia,
What's up?
you always used to say to all of us, like it or not, we're family. We fight and we squabble and we get in each other's way, but we're family. No matter how much you hate me or how much I irritate you, in this specific instance at least, I am trying my best to help you. So you need to help yourself too. Like I said, there are solutions we can look into, and this isn't the end of anything. Okay?
Okay. Sure. So, what I'm getting from this whole thing is that you want me to live. You want me to stand up and keep going.
No shit, Sherlock.
Idle question, how pissed would you be if I mentored under Xander for a little bit?
I wouldn't be pissed. I would be maybe a bit confused, but I mean, whatever. You do what you want. I just want you to do something.
I'll see what I can do.
Why don't you trust Mother with this? She can try to help too.
I know. I just haven't really thought to myself. How do I word this? Do you know if Mom's epithet can, like, give shit? Because I don't think it can. I think it's just like, I killed someone, time for me to take all their shit they can do, and then she does. I don't know if I'm, you know.
If you're what?
Part of me is worried she won't even look at me after I lost. Stupid thing, I know. She's the one who was just like, hey, see you're injured. Not injured anymore. Do what you want, see ya.
Look,
Guess she could
she's...
have just killed me then and there.
Please. Come on. You've been watching too many Valora's fucking animes, clearly. She isn't going to be happy, certainly. But if you talk to her and confront her honestly, I'm sure she's willing to help. Maybe not, like, all the way, but if you show you're willing to put in the work into getting stronger again or anything, whatever it is, if you're willing to just work on yourself in some way, she'll honor that. If she wasn't that type of mother, I wouldn't be her little lapdog like you like calling me all the time. As much as you might hate us, we love you, Cynthia. At least I love you. She loves you. know how to do better.
And you don't have to do better. You do fine as is. Or else Mom wouldn't accept you as her little lapdog, as I like to call you.
I
But
hope
I
you
just...
accept me as your not-so-little sister. She looks away again.
Don't say it like that. We're just 2 years apart. I
Still a
get it
2
though.
years head start.
Yeah, you have that. You have that 2 year head start.
I know, that's why you'd better work hard to catch up to me, especially with this setback. She just her words don't seem in any way genuine. She's just trying to bring back old, you know, bits they used to do in old conversations, and
Hmm.
she, after saying that, just sort of like, I, again, I sound like a broken record at this point, but I want you to figure out something that you want to do, even if it's being my enemy. I'll take that. I'll take a worthy opponent over a sister who feels like this about herself.
I see. I get that.
Of course, I'd much prefer that things go back to how they were, and again, I'll try to help you find that gate or whatever else you want to do.
Yeah.
Certainly not going to show any mercy to those DBA folk when I inevitably go up against them if I have to. We're not going to give up just because of one setback, and neither should you. Okay?
That's fair. I wasn't planning on giving up per se. This is just the way I cope. I hope if they beat me again, they at least do me the mercy of cutting off my fucking head. But
Surely
sure,
they aren't
sure,
that.
sure, sure.
Surely they aren't even stupid enough to. Whatever. Just. Just promise me that we'll still. You aren't just going to disappear on me or anything. You'll come out of your room once in a while to show your face to me, at least.
I have to regretfully say, sure.
I'm sorry for all this. I didn't want it to go this way. I wish I could be like Cornelius sometimes. Look at this fat son of a bitch. Good for nothing. Sits around all day. He doesn't have to worry about all this pressure, all this. Then again, that'd be awfully boring.
I guess so. It's a life that I live a lot, and I don't really feel like it's worth very much.
Now, you know that's not true.
I
You're
meant just lounging around.
Mm-hmm. Right, well, there's nothing bad about resting. Just,
There's something bad about dying, as it were. Makes sense.
I'm still practicing with my own sword. It might not be as grand as the one you managed to get, but I have a lot to learn. The
I
music
think
died.
I think Mom has at least one or two. And 1 second.
Did
You
the,
didn't.
did the, did the
You,
music die for anyone else?
you
Sorry.
didn't. You didn't set it to loop, Viv. Come on.
God
It's the little loop in the corner. There we go.
damn it. Just sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, I get it. She was going to. All right. She just says, so if you wanted to train again sometime, we haven't done that in years. Could be fun.
Yeah. You could also talk to Mom about what she has planned. Help with that, cause I definitely feel as though after my loss, she'll probably be disappointed, but
Yes, but it's nothing you can't work your
get
way back
over.
from.
Yeah.
She'll get over it. It's more her problem than anyone's.
I. I'm starting to get what Venus is going through. Just. I'm not saying I'm gonna split off. I'm not gonna do that. It's
I
just.
know.
I envy her to a small extent. I envy the fact that she decided to do this. Decided to split off despite knowing everything she was gonna lose. It's like I
Yes,
told
but
her a long time ago. She's like a little fucking fortress, doesn't let anything get to her. Not even the positive shit.
yeah, I remember. Well,
God, was it like a week after that that she discovered her epithet properly?
yeah, it's
Hell
funny.
of a
But,
fucking time. But, yeah.
I think part of the reason you're always at each other's throats is because you're so similar,
I don't think
But
so.
well, unlike her, I'm not going to tell you where I heard this quote from or you'd fucking choke me out, but losing isn't losing the game, it's when you stop playing it completely.
Mm.
Lord knows she's made it clear what her stake in this game is, and it's not like I hate her either, but I'm certainly not going to let this go unanswered, but that's not for you to worry about right now. Let's talk to Mother. Let's see what we can do about this. Let's make a plan, alright? That's
Guess
what
so.
villains do best, isn't
Guess
it?
so.
Make plans?
Cynthia shrugs.
Maybe just what I do best.
I should probably get back to half languishing in my room though. I still haven't really gotten anything to eat other than she unpockets the peach and looks at it. This.
I mean, we
It's
can
a
order out or something.
it's a fucking wonder. Hestia at no point thought to herself, I could fucking poison these. No, they're just actual ass peaches. Tastes pretty good,
Yeah.
honestly. Kind of hate admitting that, but like, they're all right.
Did she? Now,
Anyway,
we had leftovers in the fridge, didn't we? Did that woman just straight up rob us this time?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there
One
was
fucking.
nothing in the fridge. Just
Are you
peaches.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I know.
That's
I was going
that
to
is
bring it up, but then we got into this whole shit.
Are you saying that we're going to need to go to the fucking grocery store? Oh my fucking lord, okay.
Yes, look, I hate it
God
too, but
fucking damn it! There was fucking lasagna in there. I was wanting to eat that shit like for dinner. I'm I'm gonna be back in a fucking minute. I I need to see with my own two eyes. If that fucking lasagna is missing, I'm going to kill someone.
I didn't see anything in there. Maybe it's in one of the
Are
drawers.
you fucking kidding me? How
Dude,
petty is this woman?
I don't, dude, I don't know. See, this is how I feel about her and about DBA in general. They just think they can get away with whatever, you know?
All right, well
It
with
really kind
Hestia,
of fucking pisses me off.
all right, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. But I think that Mom has explained like twice why Hestia is unfuckable. So let's put that all to the side for now. It's whatever. It's
Yeah, no, there's nothing we can do about her right now.
one day.
One problem at a time.
One day maybe. Yeah.
Look, can I if we're going to the store, can we go together? I hate carrying all that shit on my own, even if I do have my pawns.
Vivian. Vivian, do you know what carts are for?
Well, but I have to get it home, and I don't have a car.
So just fucking use one of my portals. Just ask for a fucking portal to and from a place or some shit. Good God.
I don't like bothering you all the time.
Well, you know what? If you come home and you have some lasagna, then I'd be happy to pitch in every once in a while. Have some fucking pomegranate juice for my flask or some shit. I don't know.
You know what? You know what? I'll make some lasagna, alright? Synth. I'll make some lasagna. Just,
So first, though, I want to check if the fucking peaches are gone. And
yeah,
fucking,
yeah.
yeah.
Can I, wait. Can I have a hug?
It takes her a bit, but she sighs in a half exasperated tone and just sure, sure.
It can be a very half-hearted one. One of those
She
sibling
puts
hugs where you're clearly just being forced to.
she puts her all into it though.
She hugs back.
And after this, we can just like I don't know, go to a store and then just like put entire shelves into my little dimension. It'll be funny for the first like 10 minutes, and then I'll think to myself, oh, I just made like a fucking minimum wage worker's job hell. So that's not very good. Um, even I have standards. Come the fuck on.
Yeah, I mean, really. I mean, it's not like we don't pay. If anything, it saves the cashier time. We don't have to go through the checkout and all that shit.
Exactly. Good
That's the
fucking
only
word.
good part of shopping is seeing their face when a fucking Vanderbelt is buying, like, is shopping at Walmart and whatever.
Getting lasagna. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Perks of the job, you know?
Yeah. Kind of feel like we lost sight of our original fucking topic at hand. Gonna check the peach fridge, and if, you know, if everything is what you say it is, then, you know, we're gonna
Yeah, yeah.
do that shit, and gonna have lasagna for dinner, and Elixabeth's probably gonna complain again, and
Of course.
whatever. Let's just see you in a few minutes.
Yep, see ya.
She,
And she just...
mhm.
Sorry.
She just opens the door and leaves.
As soon
And
as she does, Vivian just, like, heaves a gigantic sigh and just flops onto the bed, like, God, what a conversation that was.
And as she does so, it takes a few minutes, but like closer to like 1.5, just making sure that the scarier sister has left. But peeking out of the closet, originally just wanting to have a
Oh,
fun
shit.
scare.
Oh, sweetheart, hi. Hey. Come here, come here. She sits up and pats the spot next to her.
Virgo does a tiny little wave and nervously approaches slowly.
It's okay. I'm sorry you had to hear all that, but it's all fine, alright?
Mm.
Come here, tell me what's on your mind. She pats, like, her lap. You can tell me anything. It's okay.
Virgo just stays kind of quiet. Her body shaking, really. Though, yeah, I just don't think she would say anything, really. Just
Would she
seeing.
lie on Vivian's lap?
She'd sit down, but otherwise just not say anything.
It's alright, okay? It's all okay. She scooches closer and holds her. Nothing's going to happen, okay? I'll protect you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Always.
And I think that that's a good place to put an end to this myself.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. So, as we
Oof.
flip back over to let's show all the icons that were wait a second.
Burn the boy!
Yeah, these are all the new icons that showed up. Hope you enjoy them.
Yep.
There were actually new icons now that I think about it. Do you want me to show those off, Iris?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, one sec.
Yeah, I drew
Let
these
me-
a bit ago, just because I figured she'd need them, and she did.
Yeah, a little tiny little bit.
I can't see them.
I'm situating everything out first and foremost, Mr. James. Shut the up fuck.
No!
Yes.
That's Jamie's Cornelius.
There we go. There we go.
Cornelius Vanderbelt. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, there they are. With that little thing being said, we didn't obtain. Oh my fucking kidding! We obtained a singular piece of fan art. The greatest piece
Did
of
we?
fan art of all.
Did we really?
It's
Let me
a
look
Jamie
at this.
classic at this point.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see. Yeah, there it is.
Let me. I
Show that off, Pen. Yeah.
yeah, sure. Let me see if it's okay. It does.
I thought it was when I saw the heart. I thought it was gonna be Cornelius, but this is
It's,
even better to be honest.
Yeah. My beloved.
It's not beloved. It's just a peach.
It's just
Cynthia
a
with the
peach.
peach.
Well, no, the beloved is Cynthia with a peach. Specifically, that.
I guess so. I guess. It's fucking weird. Point is right. So let's say hypothetically that you enjoyed what you saw here today. Well, isn't that just the thing? If you want to continue looking at like the main series, Destruction Bench Agreement, or potential things that we have coming down the pipeline, or Guild of the Unknown, rather, you can watch that since it's since the stream is almost ended, prim and proper, like. Well, I mean, you could, in fact, watch, or, no, join, rather, our Discord server, Fine Dining. There it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Join it. Or
Well,
Vivian will disembowel you.
yeah.
What's up,
And
Penny?
cry. Because
Yeah,
you didn't join Fine Dining.
Vivian will cry. I mean, look at her.
Exactly.
She is.
I'm on the Angie cry one. Because that's the one, that's the face she'll make. Like,
Exactly.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. I thought it went very well. Uh, with that, see you next time, friends.
Yeah.
CZ.
Say goodbye to the chat. The
I
four
refuse.
people. Okay, well, I'll just stop it here then.